Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus. So this is episode 13 of our Modular Megabase. We are starting on the actual design of our modular rocket launching facility. And let's actually just for a good measure, just put it in here. I've been going through the math and this one is almost constrained. These ones are actually a bit overburdened. That's not so good. These are also a bit overburdened. So in what I'm thinking is these ones, since they cannot have any productivity modules, I can't just throw in like an extra one here and then it'll actually even out. These ones still, this is like 1.4 and it goes up to like 1.4 machine. This is 1, 2, what is it, like 5? I don't think it's 5 actually. I think it's more along the lines of yeah, 4 and a bit maybe. So I think 5 is definitely enough. All right, this one, definitely not using it. These are okay. Everything here, this is nothing. This is like 0.10 of what is this? These are balancing exactly against this one. So now it's a matter of this one. So now the problem is here, the challenge is that 100 low density structures and 150 rocket is actually too much to cope with, because these are actually at exactly the limit. So we're gonna have to take one more of each, and then that will actually just cascade down. And that's why we say this one will not need to bake a slight bit more. Is that a problem? It could actually become a problem, but this one is definitely going to be a problem. Oh, hold on, not this one. All right, now I'm getting ahead of myself. It's these two, yeah? These two. So now this will actually need a fourth one as well to support it. This one, it's still so low in utilization of this plastic, or especially because I have 2. So definitely not a problem. That is, it's just not going to be a problem here. Let's see. Yeah, I might even have one, might be enough for both of them. I don't know, but I got a feeling about it. Right, so what else? This one requires now 3 things to be produced: solar panels, accumulators, and radars. Processing units, well, 100 processing units is a lot, so we'll definitely need one more of these. That's unfortunate. However, question is whether that actually, I think it goes up to like 1.1 or something like that. Yeah, 1.2 maybe. At the end of the day, it will, that's the reason why this one goes from 4 to 5. These are pretty damn fast, so each of these can easily keep up. The question is though, what about all the solar panels? Because I'm gonna have to produce solar panels here. Let's just take the 3 things that are being built. This is solar panels, this is, let's take in solar panels, accumulators, and radars. There. So these ones, since I'm launching a rocket, let's say every 10 minutes with this setup, that's the intention. Every 10 minutes I launch a rocket, then in each base. So in order for me to launch a rocket every 10 minutes, I need to produce this every 10 minutes. So even though 100 solar panels is a lot, then we still have to consider that this is 100 solar panels in 600 seconds. So one of these can easily, even without modules or anything, easily produce enough. Well, hold on. This one is actually, no, this one needs modules in order for it to, just a bit of modules, not as much. But even then, I need, this one can, it would actually take 2 of these unmodded to produce enough to produce 10,000, because these are taking 10 seconds. So one machine could produce 60, a bit more than 60, but it needs to produce 100. So with a bit of modules on these, that should be fine. Same with this one. And this one is completely trivial, 0.5 seconds. However, the tricky part here is the fact that this one needs a gear. And that means that's just something we're gonna have to fit in somewhere, because it's the only gear we need anywhere. Now this one, iron, that's something we're gonna have to bus, but in the other part is batteries. Batteries take 5 seconds, but this one takes 10 seconds. So Oh, hold on. So the batteries will actually be the constraint here. Let's have a look. Since these cannot be modules, I will take this one. Needs to create one every 10 minutes. So once every 60 seconds, I need to produce 100 accumulators. 600 seconds. That means every 6 seconds, I need to produce one accumulator. Every 6 seconds, I need 5 batteries. Batteries can be moduled. Yes, they can. So that means every 6 seconds, one battery. That seems like more than one of these. Oh yeah, before modules, of course. But with modules, easy peasy. Not a problem at all. And this one requires copper, iron, and sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is not particularly much sulfuric acid, and this one is generating easily enough. I'm gonna have to do something where these three are next to each other in my setup. That nothing else makes sense. Right, so that one, this here, is again, it is a lot of electronic circuits. But and again, let's just count backwards. Again, this is once every 600 seconds times 100. That means once every 6 seconds, this one has to produce. So every 6 seconds, it needs 15. That's 2.5 per second. That's something, right? But I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of tempted to do this just to make absolutely sure. So that is going to be our entire production facility. I actually thought it would be way more here, but apparently not. Now comes the tough part. That is actually, I'll take this one down to 20 because I don't want to ruin it. So let's start just, I am imagining that this base will be very much some kind of bus or something where these things are just producing like this, right? So for example, let's take the green circuits. Let's start with green circuits. So I would have actually, you know what? Green circuits, I'll do that differently. I'll have to make like one slot in between. See, I need these to work together. That's why I will first to do this one. Whatever. I don't know exactly. And this. Ah, this is not good. That one is good. That one is good. Otherwise, it won't be able to get enough. Because if they are totally aligned with it, then they'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's no good. Here, what's being attacked? Can't even see it. See, this is very wasteful. That's why I kind of want to avoid this. Yep. Let's just out of sheer principle say this is not how we build it in this base. We are going to build it like this, no matter what. Which means I will get these 1, 2, and did I get 3? Or no? Okay, so how would this work? I'm probably gonna need better. So this one is going to be inbound, and this is going to be outbound. That's not a lot of room we have here. Because that means we are gonna have to try something like this. We're gonna have to do some belt weaving. It's actually gonna be here. Because now I have everything I need. These are coming in. They're going on that belt. Where am I getting things out? Or maybe I'll even make it even cooler. Because they are going to output on the outside. That means I could just, for example, here. Oops. And I know this has to be blue belts. But then again, we have to wonder if blue belts are working. Will they even suffice? And this will be the outbound, right? Which means it goes out on one belt. What is going to be your speed? Going to be stupid fast, I guess. This might not be the best way. Maybe we'll do it differently. Like, I mean, I really want to squeeze it in here. Oops. So this one gives us green circuits. Now, what if, let's pretend that we want to make red circuits here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So I guess one of these could easily fill up. What if, so this one needs 3 things. Copper is coming in here. This is going outbound all the way up here. This is going to be the outbound as well. This one is just here to feed these. That means you are again going to be probably going to be something like this. Something like this, yeah? But then you can output, but you can't grab from this belt, which sucks because you have to grab from this belt. There. Huh. Yeah, of course, all of these. Now I'm getting into other kinds of trouble. They're definitely not needed here. And the next part is going to be, so how do we get power to this? It's actually a big problem now that I think of it. That one will be copper. Copper will go out on this belt. That means aside from the copper, I'll have some... Yeah, I like this. This one will be plastic coming in. This one will be... I'm not so sure this is the greatest way of doing it. Because it, I mean, all things considered, it's great to have plastic crafted like this. That means outbound here we have... It'll then be... Hey, actually I will then need to go something. Like, no. Like this, I guess, because then it only takes the outer one. And here. Output, output. Yes. And from here we grab stuff. And this one is going to grab as well. From there. And these two are going to be outputting quite intensively. Inputting, yes, here. So copper comes in on this belt. Where exactly are we getting? Oh, look at this. This is not working because I'm missing one thing. I'm missing the iron because that one takes the copper cables out and then it puts it out here, but it misses the other one. Unless, of course, it would be on the inside, but that's just crazy. All right, so I think the conclusion to this part is that's probably not going to work very efficiently. I guess we might as well just take this one out. Right, my conclusion, my second conclusion, and I really want to make this belt based, is I should start looking at how many belts of what do we need. Some things may be crafted just easily, but what I don't want is like, let's say we have a bus of some kind, yeah? And then, hold on, might actually be okay. I'm just trying to all right. Yeah, and here. Size is not a big problem. So for example, here we're going to make, let's try again with the green circuits. That would actually have to start over here. Green circuits to there, no. That one to that one. This is going to be the green circuit, boom. And here. Important part is getting it back out. So does that work? No. Actually has to be like this. Right. So copper here. And oops. Iron here. Obviously iron doesn't need to go out there. And what's the problem now? The problem is that I need somehow getting stuff in again. Can I? Yeah, but this is copper, so copper can easily go below. And that means I can have something else. This is iron coming in. And this is why I need the blue belts. Let's get some blue belts now. While doing this, it's definitely blue belt time. You, 400. Actually, let's build it down here. That one, and that one. $400 and 100. Let's go back, and I guess, I don't know. We'll see. I think I like this bus idea better. And that means sort of when it comes back out here, it's just gonna go on. Means we'll have like, somehow here, and that one is gonna be the next. Ugh. It's gonna be really crowded. I mean, it's just for the hell of it. For the hell of it, imagine this is where it's gonna be. Did we get it? We did not get it. How did we not get this? All right, come on, blues. You can do it. These are being crafted easily. No more being picked up. Great. Here we go. That one is off. That one. Yeah, it's 100. Whatever. Come on. Get in here, robots. And I can see the grenade damage is almost done. It's really slow going on these these researches, but that's okay. It's okay. I just don't want everything to be robot-based here. There we go. Oh, that was actually completely independent. There we go. And I'll just take the next one. Follow a robot count. Let's take this one. This is marginally useful. And look at tracks. Nope, nothing on the tracks. All right, so the part I don't like is this one. Let's start building this with blue. And I know a lot of you will finally have a sigh of relief because, come on, that's taken forever for me to finally switch. Mature, you could even say. Here. Like this. And there. And here. And I don't know. From here maybe. And this one will then be outbound. All right, let's give it a shot just to see how this would be. That one would go out, in, here, and you're gonna get that one, out. Yeah, or even better actually. Like this. Could we even make it even cooler by doing something like this? Oh yes, we could actually. There. So the idea of this one is that both of these are outputting on both sides. Now this one actually, no, there's something about, it's better to do it this way. And I guess, whoops. And that means, where's my, boom. This is amazing. This is really, really cool. And the question is, could I make this twice as big? I could make it twice as big if I needed to, but I think they said actually it might be enough, or it might not. But if it's not enough, then we could make it bigger. It's just not going to be as cool if I have to do this. Here, here. Oops, wrong way. I kind of like it if they were, this is great if 2 is enough, but I don't think 2 is enough. Then again, 2 might be enough if the last one is not even though it's not fitting perfectly here. Yeah, you can see there's definitely something to work with. Then let's have a look at sort of the bus level. I think we are in, if we look at the total usage here, if you look at iron for all of this, that's really tough to say how much I actually need. Let me give this a shot. So if I need minute or second, I think I need more than 1 blue belt of iron and 1 blue belt of copper. Now where is it my iron is mostly used? It's here. Anything else iron is used? No. I think we're gonna go with one blue belt of copper here, and right, so let's actually build more of these. So let's just pretend this is going to be iron, copper, steel. I don't know if this is necessary. Oh, hold on. Then I can take stuff in between that I'm building, like plastic. Oh, plastic and copper cannot be next to each other, because these three are needed at some point together. So, and let's just start by having it bigger. I don't mind this being a bigger base, and this is going to be plastic. What else are we going to send out on bus? Let's see. Oh, coal as well. Coal, definitely. Green circuits, red circuits, blue circuits maybe. Green, red, and blue. Good thing I don't need engines for any of this. Let's see, what else? What else? These are kind of beyond, so that's at the end. This one, batteries will be crafted pretty close to it, right? These ones will be crafted like at one session at the end. Yeah, so iron. So I guess this is what we need, and then we need some water as well. Maybe here we can take some water. That'll be a water drop. Bloop. And here we can have another drop. No lubricant, no sulfuric acid, but petroleum gas. Those are the two we need. And I guess we can then say that one here and that one here. That would be awesome if it worked like this. I could give it a shot at least. And then that means this one that comes out will need to go to the very end. That's probably not a good idea. Maybe, no, it has to be far away from all the other ones. There's nothing that reads coal and green at the same time. So that's actually correct. Can this one leap over all of it? Exactly not. No, not exactly not, but just not. Like this. And then the idea is that on the next one, for example, would be red circuits maybe. So let's take a look at red circuits just for the sake of it here. These ones are being crafted up here for now. So if we want red circuits, I will need some, I'll need this one, and then I need, it's the 5 red circuits. So the question is, how are we going to make sure that they are, let's actually make 6 red circuits. This is the outbound, 1, 2, 3. That's going to be the full outbound. And inbound, that's going to be tough if this is the only inbound I have. Because I'm going to get this one. Yep, that's going to be a problem. So I'm going to need to do some dancing up and down here. If I'm going to be honest, then this is enough on one side of the belt. It might even be enough on just a red belt, you know. It's... Let's try it. There. So that's red belt worthy. Boom. And then I need something inbound. So I guess I want this one. like this, because the reason why I want this one is because then I can do this one, this, and I can get 1, 2. So that will go out on both sides, which is exactly how it needs to be. And 1, 2. Oh. Wow, what a mess. These two, these two. There. Now again, there's a bit of a problem with this, with the power, but that can be solved again. Now on this belt, that'll just be a mixed belt. Easy peasy. So that'll just be a mixed belt here. And that goes a mixed belt of, this is going to be a problem, right? Because it's going to be plastic, and plastic is not ready. Plastic comes here. Boom. And the other one is green circuits. So that had to be like this. There. I kind of like this one. And just see, this one jumps over. I like it. I like it. Except, of course, that I need plastic further down. Plastic doesn't require anything else. It just requires. Which actually means that by the time I have the plastic, I will no longer need this one. But you can start seeing the whole point here. So I'll, again, simple method like this. And then I'll bake the plastic. That's it. Plastic. Boom, boom. Have liquid in. Liquid coming from here. And I'll have this one. Do I need this on both sides? I don't know. I don't know. Actually, that's not gonna work. It has to be like this. All right. So, but the idea here is pretty good. I like this one. And okay, I can start seeing how this is fit together, and totally happy. So this one will again be, that'll be plastic. So it just jumps out into this one, and this one comes from, I don't think it's, is coal going to be used for anything else? No, not really. No, I can't use coal for anything. Nope, not at all. All right, so once this one goes out, then it could actually share with the same as plastic. Ah, now we're getting clever. So coal goes in, plastic goes out, takes out the same field. All right, so now we're starting to see the idea of this space here. So I will, I'll come back in the next episode. We'll continue to refine this and build it bigger, make it make sense, hopefully. Now, for example, I might also expand this one to also create the sulfuric acid, as well as, now it might be too much to put in one. Could I do sulfuric acid? I could, because I could also just take things in here. Oh, that's cool. Or even out. Yeah, I will do batteries in here as well. But that's going to be next time, as well as all the other things. Until towards the end, I'll have these and this looking good. This is looking very good. All right, thank you very much for joining. I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you can see the point of what I'm trying to make here. And then we'll sort of, once we build it, then we'll start cramming it together to make it more compact. And then we'll start testing it. Anyway, thank you for joining. I hope to see you next time. If you like what you saw, leave a like and maybe subscribe if you haven't already. And then I hope to see you next time. Cheers. Bye.